I would like to get more into the relay operation, specifically how to manually power cycle the relay and also how to reverse wire the relay so that it operates in a safer mode where it is not normally connected. The current mode of the relay wiring, as seen on the website, is wired as normally connected. Normally closed is what the technical term is on the relay contacts. And you will see that I've already chosen my project and the mode, and I can go to choose a source drive, and I can see that my source drive is there, and I haven't done anything special with the relay yet. It's all plugged in, so it's just the drive powers on just like normal. What I'm going to do is make sure I choose my primary relay board, and I've already got it plugged in through USB, so I'll choose it. Now I'm going to go to the primary relay settings, and how this works is the activation condition is when it's activated, it energizes the relay. When it's deactivated, then it would not energize the relay. I'll get into that a little bit later. What that means is that the activate is the state that it is in when it's going through a power cycle. The deactivate is the normal state. That is according to the program. I know it can get a little confusing because you can swap what gets energized between activate and deactivate. So right now, deactivate is the normal condition. If I click deactivate, nothing happens. I can't hear the drive power cycle. There's no click on the relay. So I'm going to click activate. I can hear a click, and I can hear the drive spin down. So I'm going to click, it doesn't matter if I click OK or cancel on that because I've already changed the setting. I've just manually gave the relay a command. So now if I go look at my source drive, it's not there anymore. I can't see it. If I go back, my primary relay settings and deactivate, which means the relay is no longer activated, so there's not energized anymore. So it's normally connected, so the drive is spinning up right now. I can hear it, and there it is. It's visible again. So now I'd like to show you how to reverse wire the relay so that it is normally open or normally off. Normally the wires would go to the normally connected contacts. I moved them from normally connected, NC, to the normally open, NO. And do that for anything that was connected to NC. This is a 4 relay board. If it was a 2 relay board, the same thing applies. You just don't have the third connection here. So I've got I plug my drive in, plug the relay in. I haven't done anything with the relay yet. Before when I did this, it just turned the drive on automatically. Now the drive is not there. It is not powered on. So what I have to do is obviously I have to choose my relay board. I'm going to go into settings, and first I'm going to change all of these settings, turn off all of these, and obviously we don't have 8 relays on anything, but I just do them all anyway to prove the point. How this works is normally when HDDSuperClone wants to power cycle a drive, what it does is it activates, and that's what it does. It goes into an activate condition to power cycle a drive, which means normally when you have all these checked, when you activate it, it energizes the relay, which opens it up, puts it normally open, turns it off, power cycles it, or turns the drive off, drops power to the drive. And then when it's done with the activation, it deactivates, which then would unenergize the relays, which one then go back to the normally closed condition, and the drive would turn back on. So what I'm doing here is I'm changing the deactivation, changing it so that the deactivation condition is what energizes the relays, so that when it's deactivated, which is the normal state, then the relays are energized, which means that in a normal state, the drive would be powered on. However, because we haven't tried to run HDDSuperClone yet, the relays aren't energized. They have never been told to be never told to be energized. They've never been told to deactivate. So right now the drive is off. So by default, if you just plug the relay in, plug the drives in, drive into the relay and the power in, the drive will not turn on. This is the safe way to do it, and how you would power on the relay would then be click deactivate. The relay is now energized. I'm going to click OK because I want to save these settings. So I click OK. The relay is now energized. Now if I go to my drives, there it is. It shows up. I'm not trying to choose it right now. Now, the thing about this is if I were to unplug the USB cable to the relay, proves me wrong on the 4 relay system. On the 2 relay board, it would have power cycled. On the 4 relay board, it stays in the condition it's in. So right now, it is on, and then because I've changed these settings, every time it activates, I unplugged the relay and plugged it back in. So now every time it goes to activate, it shuts it off, and deactivate turns it on. So now when I want to turn the drive off again, I'm going to say activate in this case. Now the drive is powered off, safe to remove power, safe to remove the drive. And that's pretty much it. You would, if you want to do the reverse relay settings to make it safer, so that when you initially plug the drive in, it's not powered on. That's how you would change the settings. All the other operation is normal. You just have to remember that initially to get the drive powered on, you have to go into these settings and actually hit, change the settings, and then hit the deactivate button so that the drive powers on.